Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steve Beach coming to you here today. We have the Los Angeles Rams traveling to San Francisco to watch the 49ers. This, of course, is the should have been Sunday night game of the week on NBC. I honestly feel really bad for my buddy Troy. He's a huge Rams fan. Really only gets to see the Rams play twice a year. I know that this year they're on TV a little bit more, and this was probably the one time I can think of that they were going to be the game of the week on Sunday night TV, that he knew that he was going to be able to see his team sort of like restored to glory. They're 6-0. I think they got to be number one in the power rankings on most charts in the NFL, with the Chiefs losing to the Patriots last week. But here he is thinking he's going to see his team, and the Niners suck so bad after the Garoppolo injury, sitting at 1-5, that NBC pulled the flex and switched the game. I think it's going to be the Steelers and Bengals. They just played, so I thought it's going to be the Steelers game, but I could be 100% wrong. It's been 2 weeks since they announced the switch, so I honestly feel really bad for my buddy Troy, but sitting here at 6-0, pretty good shot he's going to be able to watch some playoff football with his Rams. At 1-5, the Niners' chances of making the playoffs are probably right now at slim to none. CJ Beathard, he got a little bit of, I guess you can say, a scare at the quarterback position. We haven't. He probably had the game of his career against the Packers last week. Threw one interception really late in the game. My buddy made a good play that it was honestly a better play than punting the ball because it put the Packers at the 9. It's just too bad the Packers drove all the way down and scored a touchdown to set them up to win the game. It is what it is. So. The Niners signed Tom Savage. They made it sound like in the press that he was going to be the actual backup quarterback that might even get a chance to start if CJ Beathard kept on going the way that he was going. And then today was named that Savage is actually going to be the number 3 emergency quarterback, which I'll tell you 100% the honest truth. I thought they already signed Savage basically the week that Garoppolo went down. I thought that Savage came in for a workout. I remember him playing for the Texans. I don't really remember any highlights of him being there, but I do remember him having a seizure in the end zone after being sacked by a member of the San Francisco 49ers, which I believe is last year, maybe the year before. But it was one hell of a thing to see, especially with everybody talking about CTE and concussions and all the protocol that goes along with all of that jazz. Probably the first time that we've ever really seen an injury like that happen. We've seen guys break legs and pull things in their knees and their muscles and all that kinds of stuff, but never anything a guy just twitching on the ground after being tackled. So that was kind of scary. The Rams are a good freaking football team. There's honestly not much you can really say. Jared Goff and Todd Gurley going to be leading the boys into town. You've got Brandon Cooks, who looks like one of the best wide receivers there is in football. Hopefully Jimmy Ward can find a way to shut him down. The Rams come in with the number 1 offense in the league, although they do have a middle-of-the-pack defense. I don't really know what the Niners are going to be able to do against them. I think that the defense can stand up against them if they have a really, really good day. But even then, the Rams are going to find a way to put 14 or even 21 points up on the board against us. So I hope that we can just hang tight, play our game like we did against the Packers, and hopefully we can set ourselves up to not really be embarrassed. We got the Rams number. Anybody remembers we beat the Rams at the end of last season when we were on that 5-0 run. We beat them. We beat the Titans. We didn't really beat any other really great teams. I think we beat the Cardinals, but it doesn't matter if it was only their second and third string guys because they were saving everybody for the playoffs. The Niners got to win against them. So we'll ride that way all the way until the wheels fall off. C.J. Beathard, 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions on the year. Beretta, who I thought was going to take last week off, ended up rushing. He's only at 430 yards. He hasn't ran for many yards in the last 2 weeks. Still has 2 touchdowns. And Kittle, who's been hot as hell, 27 receptions, 429 yards, only 1 TD, but seems like he's that number 1 option that Beathard just loves to throw the ball to. So let's see what the Niners got. Go out there. Hopefully we can see something really good out of the defense. Set us up to have a place to just hang tight with these guys. Number 1 offense, number 1 team. This is going to be tough. Hopefully it's just not ugly.